Tottenham are a joke.
For the 2019 UEFA Champions League final.
Thank you very much. For me, it's an absolute honor.
It's Salah!
This is now confirmed. Maurizio Pochettino has parted company tonight with Tottenham Hotspur.
Not one manager that we've had since Levy's been in charge would or could have done better than Poch with the tools that man's been given.
Pochettino took over the side, struggling to get in the top four, takes them to a Champions League final, and then 6 months later he's gone.
And it is official. Tottenham have appointed Jose Mourinho.
Jose Mourinho holding up a Tottenham Hotspur shirt. It's just utterly crazy.
Nuno Espirito Santo.
Antonio Conte is the new Tottenham Hotspur manager.
Is from the crowd.
Where did it all go wrong?
It was underneath this lamppost in the Tottenham High Road, just 100 yards or so from where the ground stands today, that in September 1882, a group of young members of the Hotspur Cricket Club met to form a football section. What's in a name, you might ask? Well, in this case, quite a lot.
Ex-Tottenham player Arthur Rowe became the manager of a stylish team that won the second division in 1950 and the first division in 1951.
Still, Nicholson the player became Nicholson the coach, and Spurs supporters, always a mixture of the ribald and the rich, saw their club become the first this century to win the cherished double.
Is from the crowd.
Tottenham, historically the cup team, have a cup.
Is this the start of something special at Tottenham under this manager? I hope so.
Tottenham are a joke.
Pitiful and pathetic. I have had absolutely enough.
We've had fossil football ever since Pochettino left.
So Maurizio Pochettino now in charge of Tottenham. He's in power there.
Welcome to Spurs. What are your feelings on taking over as head coach?
Thank you very much. For me, it's an absolute honor to be a head coach of such a big club.
Lovely ball for Trippier, and this time they have rounded it off, and this time Dele Alli does get the...
So our style, our philosophy is suffer in the training for after enjoy during the game. We will try to give everything to make you proud of this football club.
Creme de la creme of Europe's elite.
The stadium could have been sold out 26 times over.
That's not just a tournament, it's the tournament.
Two teams still very much in contention, but here's Kane losing the marker and finding the back of the Dortmund net, and that changes everything. Tottenham Hotspur are Champions League quarter-finalists for the first time in 8 years.
It is Tottenham who progress. Comes to Dele Alli, through to Lucas Moura! Lucas Moura has fired Spurs through to Madrid!
Thank you football. This type of emotion without football, I think it's impossible to live. I know I am so emotional now, and thank you our fans. So, thank you the people that believe in us from the beginning of the season to achieve this amazing moment, and I think it's fantastic.
For the 2019 UEFA Champions League final, it's Tottenham Hotspur against the 5-time European Cup winners and last season's beaten finalists, Liverpool. Can the Reds claim a 6th European Cup? Big shout for handball, and there's a penalty inside the first minute. It's Salah!
This is now confirmed. Maurizio Pochettino has parted company tonight with Tottenham Hotspur.
Maurizio Pochettino sacked then.
Pochettino sacked, fam.
I'm shocked that it's a sacking.
I'm shocked.
It hurts he's been sacked in this fashion because of his passion, blood.
So gutted.
Not one manager that we've had since Levy's been in charge would or could have done better than Poch with the tools that man's been given.
Pochettino took over the side, struggling to get in the top four.
He's taken us to heights we've actually never been before.
Takes them to a Champions League final, and then 6 months later he's gone.
Daniel Levy, you sacked Poch, innit?
What's Daniel Levy thinking?
And it is official. Tottenham have appointed Jose Mourinho.
Jose Mourinho holding up a Tottenham Hotspur shirt. It's just utterly crazy.
This Ryan could really go either one of two ways.
This guy knows how to win trophies.
We've attracted one of the best managers, most high-profile managers in the world.
He knows how to win.
It could be a real disaster. Of course, he's been accused of playing negative, boring football.
If it goes wrong, he may come out and say, oh, what have Tottenham won? What have I won? Like, he could throw us under the bus.
He has been divisive. He's divisive at Chelsea. He's divisive at Manchester United.
He might park the bus, he might be playing boring football, and he might only last for 2 years before carnage assumes into this club.
TalkSport understands that Jose Mourinho has been sacked.
Jose Mourinho sacked.
Jose has been sacked.
The writing was on the wall. The results have not been good.
Of the last 5 Premier League games, Tottenham have only won once.
Our football has been completely terrible.
I'm going to celebrate.
I am just glad he's gone.
Who will take over from Jose Mourinho as the new Tottenham Hotspur head coach?
Nuno Espirito Santo.
Nuno Espirito Santo.
Nuno Espirito Santo.
After 4 years at Wolves, he left, and he has now joined Tottenham. Tottenham have relieved Nuno Espirito Santo.
Nuno Espirito Santo has been sacked.
Sacked, fam.
Who are they going to bring in?
These men are talking about, Antonio Conte.
Antonio Conte is the new Tottenham Hotspur manager.
Antonio Conte is Tottenham Hotspur's manager.
Antonio Conte is going to Spurs.
Tottenham Hotspur now have one of the best managers in the world in charge.
We can announce that head coach Antonio Conte has left the club by mutual agreement.
Head coach Antonio Conte has left the club.
Antonio Conte no longer the Tottenham manager.
We are now managerless again.
Where does this leave his legacy?
Tottenham are a joke.
Continue to do this, to find excuse for the players.
We're a side that there was no vision.
Is it going from bad to worse for Spurs at the moment?
Tottenham look like a mess right now. Bang on about it every week.
Are Spurs becoming a laughing stock?
Hotspur, the gift that keep giving.
Where did it all go wrong?
Looking back over all the years that you've been associated with Spurs, either as player, manager, supporter, what do you think the club really means to you?
I like them.
It means almost everything, doesn't it, really? Because I can reflect back to being a player with and manager of some of the finest players that have ever been in the game. And naturally, I'm a Tottenham man, obviously.
You know, when you're at a club like Tottenham, they expect you to win all the time, and rightly so. You know, it's the best club in the country as far as I'm concerned.
Tottenham Hotspur was the first club in the 20th century to achieve the League and FA Cup double.
Because they are undoubtedly, you know, probably one of the greatest club sides and clubs in the country today.
I love it that Tottenham's got this tradition, and that we've got to keep to this tradition of being a really good footballing outfit.
I'm always aware of the fact that we are out there as professional footballers, as professional people, only because our supporters are standing or sitting watching us.
That's the best game of football I've ever been to in my life.
I mean, there's been some obviously very happy moments, but also a lot of very gut-wrenching ones, and unfortunately they seem to just outweigh the good.